Okay, welcome back to video 7 of The Long Dark as we pick up from where we were before, heading out to find our next wolf. Alright, welcome back to The Long Dark, and we are heading towards the derailment, hopefully to find one lone wolf that we can take down. And I do believe I just spotted a wolf moving around, walking between the cars. There it is. Wait a minute, that looks like a second one. Let's keep an eye open here. See if we're dealing with one or two wolves here. Because if it's two, that is not good. One would be okay. Two is very chancy. Alright, he spotted us. That's good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want to lure him back a ways. Come on. Come on. Yeah? Want a piece of me? Come on. Attack wolf.
Get away, mother.
Alright. Alright, let's get ourselves treated up here. Man, we took some hits there. Blood loss. Okay, we got sprained wrist. Infection risk, double on the infection risk. But it looks like we got ourselves taken care of, luckily. Alright. Let's now go after and track this now bleeding wolf. Now, if we run into another one, I don't necessarily know that we're ready to take on a second wolf. So if we have another wolf, we might back off and just come back after this one after it dies. Here it comes running back. It does run around a bit before it drops over, so let's give it a chance. But we want to keep an eye open for any other wolves at the same time. We would prefer not to encounter any new ones. Come on back this way, pup. I'd much rather skin you here. It looks like he's going to drop over, probably over there next to that rock. Now, it's risky doing what I'm doing, guys. I don't want you to misunderstand. This is how I've died in so many of my instances in this game, is getting cocky and taking on wolves with knives instead of, you know, bow or with a rifle. But right now, since I've not been able to find a rifle, and because I've yet to be able to find a maple sapling to be able to dry out to make a bow, much less any arrows, I'm basically having to do a lot of this by hand. So, hence killing all wolves off as I can, as I need to, in the hopes that that will be, you know, that I can still stay alive. The good news is after killing this guy, we're going to have enough hides that once they all cure, we can make ourselves a wolfskin jacket. Now my concern is that there's another wolf over here. So even if this fella drops, there might be another one nearby. Let's listen for the howl. Usually it's when you know it's dropped. Oh, see, there's the other one. Over there. There we go. Now that one's dead. So this will be a third one over here. Now the question is whether or not we can take that third one right now. And in hopes that there's not a fourth one. I've never seen more than 3, but that doesn't mean that there isn't. Alright. Where's he going? Well, he's going away, so I'm cool with that. Hunting knife. Let's get the meat first. I'll listen for the wolf, that wolf coming back. 50 minutes to get the hide and guts. Getting a little cold. So, let's do this. See if I've got the stuff on board to make a fire. Shall we? Let's run and get away from the area a little bit. How are we doing temp-wise? You know what? We're cold, but we're not hypothermic. Let's head all the way back to the house. We can get warmed up inside. I'm pushing it here. Hopefully we won't encounter a wolf on the other side of the ridge here. Damn it. We did. Alright, let's catch our breath. Attack wolf.
Kill you and eat you, bastard.
Stop attack. Alright, let's heal ourselves. Let's see if we can see where he
don't
goes.
feel so good.
No, let's get inside. We're cold. We know basically where he is. We'll come back for his body. Man, cutting it close, guys. Cutting it way too close. Alright, we're warming back up. Let's drink some water here. We are thirsty like there's no tomorrow. And let's eat some food. Get our calories up. And let's see, do we have any wood on board? We do not. Alright, well we do. We got some of that, so let's do this first. Let's go over here and let's drop this new wolf hide. I did get a wolf hide, didn't I? Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Alright, and let's see, we've got some more guts. Let's see. Let's walk right there and drop them right in that corner if we can. There we go. Alright. 4 wolf pelts. We're doing good. Alright, let's pick up a piece of cedar, a piece of fir. 83. Let's get a fire going here, guys. Oh man. Alright, well you know what? That's 2 wolves. That ain't bad. Granted, the other one will have to track down its body, but there's a high probability that when we go back outside in a bit, if it's not too late, it might be pretty close by to where we killed it or attacked it, or it attacked us. Alright, let's throw a piece of fur on there, and let's just cook up this wolf meat. But that's what we can hope for. And then we still have one more wolf over there near the train derailment that we would ultimately like to get and kill. And if we can kill enough of these wolves off, it sure makes moving around the area a whole lot easier. It's like a storm's come up. When you see the question marks like that, that usually is indicative of one of two things. Either A, it's so foggy you can't tell what time it is, or a storm has come up. In this case, you can hear it. It's a storm. So let's look to see here. We have 58 minutes left. We still have 0.59 gallons of water on board, so we don't need to make any more water. Oh, man. I consider myself quite fortunate at this point. So, they're not here. Let's look here. What's the second drawer? Yeah. Second drawer. Let's slip down here. Let's put some of this meat over there. Keep one on board. There we go. That's enough of that. Let's take a peek at our knife that we use to protect ourselves with. See if we need to sharpen it up. 97%. We're good. When we hit 96, we'll do it because we have a 4% improvement rate using the whetstone. So that'll get us up to 100%. But if we use it before, then we're sort of wasting it. So let's wait. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. Let's drink some water here. Man, I'm totally pumped, guys, that we did that. Totally pumped. Eat some of this, get us, yeah, nearly to 2,500. So my fear is if we go outside right now, it's going to be freezing like there's no tomorrow. Stop attack. Alright, good. Just want to make sure we weren't still attacking. That's where I like using that voice attack. It's very helpful. Alright, let's see what it looks like out here. Oh, it is a blizzard out here. Yeah, look at us losing temperature. Let's see if... We won't walk far, but let's see if we can spot that body. We don't want to walk far because if we do... it can actually be really hard to find our way back. But you can see we are dropping temp quickly. There it is, right over here. You see, we did take him down. So that is a good thing. How fast are we losing heat? Pretty fast. Hunting knife, how fast can we get this off of him? 30 minutes? Let's do it. We'll get the rest of that meat off of him. Look at that. We already got down to nearly getting hypothermia here. Let's get back inside. Good grief. That was fast. Alright, let's get a couple pieces of reclaimed wood. Another piece of cedar. Where'd that fur go? Did we use all that? There it is. Okay, there's a piece of fur. And let's get another fire going. My. We have been very fortunate here. Very fortunate indeed. Alright, let's just get warmed back up. You know you have hypothermia if you see the little symbol in the bottom left-hand corner indicates that you're cold. If you see that and you see the medical symbol, the plus, then you know you've got hypothermia. And that is inconvenient because you have to get your temperature back up over freezing and then stay above freezing for 24 hours. Alright, so that should be enough time here for us to cook this meat. This is great. I just got to say, things have gone a lot better here than I had anticipated for the day. But I'm going to have to start taking it very carefully because this is about the way things worked for me before, and it's like this is when I get cocky. And we just don't need that to happen. So what are we doing on water? We're doing okay on water, but you know what? Just for GPs, general principles, let's melt up 0.2 gallons and boil that up. we go. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to heat up one of those Rishi teas. This may be superfluous, but I kind of like the antibiotic capabilities of this, especially since we've been fighting wolves. We've been bit twice. Technically, we're healthy, you know, based on this, but I just like the extra caution. Alright, so let's put the extra meat away. There it is. Alright, so we'll put that away, and that away, and that away. And I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so it's about time. Can we see what? No, we can't see how much time is left, but you can tell we're very tired. But we need to do some sewing as well. Let's see, did I stash any cloth in here? No. Got 6 pieces on us? Okay. So let's go upstairs. Alright. And what I want to do is do some repairs on our clothing. Having been in a couple of wolf attacks, you can see we've taken some damage on our stuff. So let's go ahead and do some repairs. 11%, that's going to get us back to 100% in one repair, which is great. Oh, repair failed. Repair again. Now, that gets our kit probably down to 10%. That's okay. Alright, our next lowest item here is our jeans at 88%. It's going to take 1 piece of cloth. There we go. Looking good. Jeans are back to 100%. And our repair skills at 76. Let's see, what's our next lowest item? Looks like we've got our coat is at 93. That's going to take 2 pieces. But you know what? It's well worth it, and it'll probably use up the last of that first sewing kit. Yep, it did. Alright, so that's back. 100%. Let's darn our socks. Those darn socks. Yeah. Do a quick repair on those. That should get them back to 100%. Yep. Last but definitely not least, let's take a look at these boots. 92%. We need to do a repair. We can actually get them back to 100%. Excellent. So, apart from, let's see, I got our pants here. Let's see, we don't have any cloth left here. So we can't do that. But that's okay. Hey, we've done a lot. So what we'll do here at this point is get some shut-eye. Let's see, do we need any water? It probably wouldn't hurt. So let's drink some water. And we'll hold off on eating until the morning. But let's go ahead and crank out, let's say, about 9 hours of sleep. As you can see, our stamina was coming up just even as we went to sleep there. Alright, we are thirsty. We'll drink some more. Got a couple hours of sleep ahead of us left. Let's eat a couple of these puppies just to get us above 1500. There we go. That extra 150 will probably cover the 3 hours of sleep that we want to crank in there. So, actually 180, but hey, that's close enough for government work, right? Yeah. Heck yeah. So alright, here we go. We're coming out. We got 12 hours of daylight. Our clothing is as fully repaired as we can do for the moment without finding ourselves some more cloth. And hey, you know what? We're not doing too bad here. Not doing too bad at all. Looks like we've got some more cedar left here. We've got some more reclaimed wood. Are we carrying any wood? We got 2 pieces here. That's good. We got buku starter stuff. Excellent. Alright. Now that we've got a hatchet that's in reasonable shape, I think our hatchet is still probably in... Yeah, it's at 98%. Knife is at... Well, let's go ahead and sharpen that. Get it up to 100%. What do you say? Yep. Alright. Got question marks on the daylight outside, which tells us that it's too stormy to actually probably do any travel. Let's check what we got here gut-wise. 73% cured. Man, these guys are sure taking their own sweet time. Cured branch. Let's take that. Let's see. And even the hides are taking their time. So we'll come over here and we'll go ahead and make some arrow shafts. This will give us 3 arrow shafts. And that'll be a good deal. So that helps us out a bit. Now let's see, can we still see only question marks on the time? So let's do this. Let's go back upstairs. And we'll lay down for an hour and hopefully wait out this storm. How about 2 hours? Yeah. And let's see, there goes 2 hours. And we still don't know how much time's left in the day. That's pretty bad. Let's go ahead and drink here. And just for GPs, we'll go ahead and eat, get our calorie count up. And then let's go back to bed for a couple hours. Hopefully, yeah, look at that. Storm blew over. That's good. The reason I'm happy about that is because what I want to do is to head back over to the cabins that are on the other side of the lake, and we're going to harvest those chairs that are over there and get ourselves some cloth. What we'll do here first, let's get back up here to that wolf carcass, because we just took the meat, but we didn't take the guts, and we didn't take the hide. Now, let's make sure there's no fresh wolves coming after us. Nope. One of the things you find, see how it's frozen? If we do this with the knife, if we do the hide and the guts, that's 40 minutes. Using the hatchet, it's an hour and 5 minutes. So, like I was saying, it's always advantageous. Use the knife if you've got it, because that's going to get you a much faster harvesting of your items. Alright. That's good. Alright, let's head back to the cabin. See how the wind's at our back? We're only losing heat at 1 notch at the moment. Good gosh, we're thirsty all of a sudden, aren't we? But my concern there is the fact that with the wind blowing at our back, we head over to those cabins. When we try to come back, it's going to be in our face, and that's going to be pretty tough. Pretty tough indeed. But hey, you know, we do what we got to do, right? So let's throw down this new hide. Now we got a lot of hides, which is great. 5 hides. Alright, let's drink some water. Very good. Let's see how we're doing. Not too bad. Alright, 4 hours of daylight left. Now if we get over there, tearing down one of those chairs is going to take about an hour. So would be trying to get there, tear down a chair, and get back here. So I don't think that's too practical. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to call it for right now. Appreciate you guys hanging here with me here in the long dark. We've got a long ways to go and all the time we need to get there, so there ain't no rush. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.